This looks good. Mission complete. It's a slight worry. Hello Internet, it's either Roshi and I'm back with another reaction, and this time, we're looking at some anime. Genshin Impact anime! That's right, today I'm looking at the Genshin Impact anime concept trailer made by Hoyoverse and ufotable? ufotable. Honestly, I don't know much about this animation studio other than that they've done a lot of things with Fate, and I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. The last Fate thing I watched was Fate Zero, and that's fine. I'm going to stop right there. I don't need to go down that rabbit hole. I'm already in the Genshin one. I can't be in two rabbit holes at once. Not like that. Not like this. But I believe they've also worked on Demon Slayer, which I also haven't seen. So I'm going to watch this and react to it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull much from it because this is just a concept trailer. This may not be anywhere near what the final product is going to be about. I've actually read that as of right now, there have been no updates as for when the release will be. And as far as the story goes, it's probably going to take place before anything in the game has happened. Like 500 years or so. So what I see might not have to do with anything, so I don't know how deep I want to look into that. But we'll see. Let's get into it. right. To be honest, I don't think I have much to say about it, but I mean, I will still give my thoughts and opinions, and if I come up with anything else, then I'll get into it. Starting off, we do have some familiar characters. We see Paimon here, and we also see the Travelers, the siblings, Ether and Lumin. I think it's Lumin. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Could be Lumin. English is weird. Also, in my head, I always say Aether, even though I know that's not how you pronounce the word. If his name pronunciation is different from the word pronunciation, let me know. But I think it's Ether. However, in my brain, I always say Aether because of how it's spelled. I'm an English teacher. Anyway, despite seeing Paimon and these siblings here, I don't believe they're going to be in this. If what I read is correct, it's not going to focus on the events in the Genshin Impact game, then I don't see why these two would be involved. Unless if we do follow their story before they got separated, before they entered the world of Genshin Impact, Teyvat. But if that's the case, we would not have also seen Paimon, because there's no reason for Paimon to have been in their world. But if we were just going to focus on them in their own world, then we wouldn't have had to have seen anything here. And I know this is definitely Teyvat that we're in right now, currently. So I don't think this is connected to anything at all. I think this truly is, as it's labeled, a concept trailer, where it's just showing what the environments are going to look like, how much detail is put into them, and their character designs, and what style they're going with. They're just giving you a taste of what things are going to appear like. And if that's the case, then this looks good. And of course, if you're going to have a Genshin game, which has all sorts of eye candy, you're going to want a very pretty looking anime. Now, this isn't a complaint, but it's a slight worry. There's not a lot of character motion in this concept trailer. Yes, we have them grab each other's hands, we have flowing hair and clothes, and Paimon kind of flying around and being a little wiggly, but they haven't really showed any action. And what I mean by action is not action in fighting, but there's no character walking or running. Sure, you can argue and say Paimon's flying around, but Paimon is also very floaty in general, and there are little details of her kind of doing little stompy feet things out of excitement, and like I said, wriggling around, but it's nothing too complicated yet. Paimon's also very small and not like a full-sized like character. This is definitely showing off some more of the finer details, which is nice. But if you pry your attention away from the flowy hair and fabric and just look at their bodies, they are very, very static. They're both very much standing in a field like mannequins, staring off just out there, but their eyes aren't even moving around. Like, it looks very, very still. Yes, like I said, there's a lot of motion with the hair and fabrics, and that's done like expert level. And like I said, this is just a concept trailer and they're just showing off some things. They might as well just be mannequins here, because they don't really have any interaction that they need to do other than the holding of the hands, which we did technically see. So they've done Demon Slayer, they've done Fate stuff and people like that, so I'm not doubting their abilities at all whatsoever. I'm just saying I wish I got to see a little bit more. It would have been nice even just to see one of these characters like running through the field or something like that. This is cool here. I forget what these are called in the game. What was awesome that in Japan at one point in time, they had these around Tokyo, I believe. Like I remember seeing one in Shibuya, around Shibuya Crossing, and there were just so many people going over it to like scan some QR code to get some kind of bonus in the game or something. It was cool. It was a very cool community thing to see unfold. in front of me. The water gave me a jump scare for sure. That was loud. But you know, I mean, usually it is when you got yourselves a waterfall. And oh my god, look at that! It's an M for MiHoYo. Guys, we cracked the code. We did it. Mission complete. The music had this enchanting feel, which very much fits the feel of Genshin in general. The environments look gorgeous. The level of detail on the characters is very nice. I just wish we got to see a little more character motion in general, and that the fact that this is a concept trailer, there's nothing else that I really feel like I need to dive into, because what we see here is not necessarily what we're going to get. But I did thoroughly enjoy this. I look forward to any other information that there is about this. I would really, really like to know. So if you do have any other information about this that you're willing to share, then please let me know in the comment section down below. I would appreciate that. Anyway, thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate it. And if you haven't, please consider hitting that subscribe button, liking, and sharing the video. It really means a lot and helps out me and this channel. Also, if you made it to the end of the video, then in the comment section down below, within your message, leave the word field, and that way I will know that you are indeed a real one. Thank you so much. Shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.